Nasty old winter days, and it's after Christmas, so I hope everybody had a great Christmas. Everything's going good here, so I decided we better get this shop cleaned up. I got a wall over here that has just been an issue. Down through here, I've got junk, just overflow of stuff. So what I thought we would do is let's figure out a way to get this thing cleaned up. So I've been watching online. I can't take credit for this one, I've just been watching. But those black tubs right here. So I found those on sale the other day for Black Friday. So I thought what we'd do, I got 50 of them or something along those lines. We're gonna build us one of these walls over here and see if we can't get some of this stuff organized. So we're gonna go through the steps, and I'm gonna do a little tweaks and a few things that make things a little different and hopefully a little better. Because one thing about my wife that y'all are gonna learn, she overloads things beyond words. Limitations and weight and storage does not go hand in hand. So what we're going to do basically is I'm going to do the same concept everybody's done, but we're going to tweak it a little bit, make it a little bit stouter. And I don't think it's going to take a lot more wood, but it may take a little bit, but I think it'll make the longevity of these things last a lot longer. Plus, it doesn't matter what she puts in, I don't have to worry about them falling. So, all right, let's get this thing going. Start moving the stuff out. The worst part of any job is getting started. Well, I tell you what, have you ever thought about how much junk you have that you really don't need? Do a clean out like this, then you start thinking, why in the living dickens am I carrying and keeping storage and all this stuff? It is amazing. I kid you not. That was empty CD bags. For the old DVD players, there's no DVDs in them, but we have a whole 50-gallon bag sack, or trash bag sack, I should say, of CDs, empty CD boxes. That's what every family needs to keep around, and there's been some other treasures that have been about equally as valuable. It's amazing how much crap. Some tips and tricks how we do things. Because I tell you what, I think we can come up with a pretty good plan and tweak some of the other plans that are out on the internet, put our own spin on it, and make this thing look pretty cool and get my wife organized. Yeah, me too. I love to blame her, but I'm just as guilty, maybe even more. But we won't tell her that. That'll be our own little secret. These are 2x4x10s. Is what I got. So, a 2x4x10. It's gonna make this rack pretty tall. It's gonna be big. Now the top half, I know we're gonna have to use off ladders, but my thought is we'll come up here and we'll put the racks to where things at the top are things that she's not going to need, I'm not going to need, but very seldom. You know, we'll have them all labeled, but if it's something that we need, you know, it needs to be down where we can get to them easy, like her Christmas decorations, her Halloween decorations. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to set I've got these boards all set up on 15-inch on 2x4s, come across here, and we're going to, I think I can put up 7. That's what we're going to shoot for. Let's lay it out, let's build a box and just kind of see what happens, how it looks. But I think we're getting close to getting this thing rolling, and we're going to build us some walls. So these are all cut at 32, okay? So what we did right here, left me a little slack on this. Well, we're not much, 23.5 is what those are. So what we're going to do with those, do some bracing. So we'll save these, keep these separate. We don't want those in our same hole. That'd get us into trouble, wouldn't it? All right. Look at that. That worked out pretty slick so far. Now, everything, after we get this first one done and we get everything kind of going the way it needs to go, we could mirror this thing exactly. So I mean, we're going to be able to thump this through. The first is going to take a little time to get this first one built, but after that, I mean, it's as fast as we can nail them. It'll go together, I believe, pretty doggone quick. All right, well, you see where we got the first step or the first side. So what we'll do, now I'm gonna build the duplicate to this right here, and then on the other side of this, it will build another one just identical on the other side, so it's gonna be a double. So this will be the first one, will be a single, and then everything after that will be a double on both sides. So this one's about ready to roll. I'm gonna go ahead and just build another one that matches, and let's see how it goes. Quick. Yeah. Well, you can see that we got the racks built. So this is first squared up we've got. Now we're gonna be able to put several tubs in this rascal. So we're gonna put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 tubs, if I've done my math right. I'm wasting a little bit, but on the back side of the deal, I'm coming in and I'm building it. I'm putting a stop. So behind this, and that keeps that racking. Yeah, it's kind of racking a little bit. Now the front, there's not much I can do, but you can see where I put these in right here, right there, here, and that just really secures it. So now we're going to mount it to the building also, to where you're not going to have to worry about that either. But that's a incoming project. I didn't mount the first one, so I'm gonna build this next one, and then I'm gonna make a mount, and we're gonna screw it to the building on this section to tie it together, because I figured, you know, every other one will be plenty. But this one's so tall that I couldn't stand it up. I wasn't strong enough to stand up several of them, so I'm gonna build them individual. So, and then after I get this one built, then I'm gonna build another rack on the ground, just like I did, and then we'll come back and put the other one up and so forth. We're just gonna build them in towers.